Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Daily Update on 1000 Day Challenge. This is day 797, so let's get things started. Alright, so going very quickly in that sense, the token today and yesterday market did close in a rather bearish sign. So across the board, we failed to break above the 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart for the traditional financial market, and for crypto itself, we failed to break above the 50 simple moving average on the daily chart decisively as well. So this all points to a more slightly kind of bearish kind of sentiment. As you can see over here right now, we are getting clear rejection of it. So if that closed along the day itself, I still do lean towards further bearish downside in the short term. Reason why is depending on how strong this second wave is. If you look in terms of MACD itself, yeah, okay, yeah, it's moving back up. But basically, if we do go further down into this green zone itself, the question is, will we have a very strong bounce off of it? That will be a very bullish sign. But if we have a continuation itself, whereby we have a break strongly below this level itself, or we do consolidate over here, so these two signs will be rather bearish in that sense. So the only bullish sign is that we go down, we quickly go back up, and then we'll form a low, a higher low, and then we form a high and a higher high, and that could potentially shift the momentum towards a more bullish bias in that sense. So this applies to both S&P 500, Nasdaq, and I would say partially even for ASHR as well, because we are seeing a test support, potential resistance retest over here, and then with confirmation sign. So definitely a very bearish sign, and I still lean towards this 2560 as a target. And moving finally for KREP itself, similarly over here we have a bounce, and then we have a resistance over here, support, and then tentatively, we can consider this as a test of a support because you also have the 20 exponential moving average. So all this does lean towards some sort of bearish bias in that sense, in which case you could very well break this support, and then we could be testing this $21 region itself. So definitely in the short to midterm wise, I do lean towards further bearish momentum. So in which case for crypto, similarly, same thing. We do break below. I do see that we could potentially hit 16K or even this 14K mark itself. So for me, in terms of long-term investment, while I'm still sticking true in terms of my position itself, my portfolio has not changed in terms of that. Reason being is we could not, at least me myself, I cannot predict with 100% certainty of whether you continue to go up or down. But I do lean towards that. I do lean towards certain bias that it will be towards the downside. And if I do see any good potential trade setup, then I will potentially look to enter as well. So on the 4-hour chart is definitely very clearly very choppy over here. As you can see, moving averages are crisscrossing. So in this kind of scenario, there isn't a clear trend that is forming right now. So definitely we need to break down or break up. I'm not going to enter any trade setup. So definitely I'm not eagerly looking to enter any trade at this moment in time. Alright, so with that said, I've come to the end of today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop by your comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.